Hang on a minute. I just caught a Dynamax Ghastly in Pokemon Go. Want to check its stats real quick. Okay, pretty decent. Yeah, I'll put my phone down right now. Alright, Hello, Crisis X2 Light here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Vanilla. Now, when we last left off, we are here in the Weather Institute. We had just cleared it out a couple of days ago of the Team Aqua goons that were around, and we got a Pokemon called Castform. Now, I mentioned in that episode, in that last episode, that Castform is quite an unreliable weather Pokemon, you know? I mean, if you're into a Pokemon that can change shape depending on the weather, heck, go for it. I wouldn't really bother because it's downright weak. It just barely scrapes the bottom of the Magikarp barrel. It's the only normal type Pokemon, however, that can utilize the three elemental attacks that are actually pretty dang powerful, like Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire Blast. But like I said, it's a pitiable Pokemon, to be honest. I tried doing a run with a Castform before, and I just could not get a grip with the weather, with its forecast abilities. So I was like, you know what, this is just not for me. I did it in Pokemon Coliseum, I think it was, or XD, one of the two games. Yeah, I brought it over after I beat those games and I wanted to test it, but I just didn't feel comfortable with it. But yeah, now we're gonna move on. Since we beat the Team Aqua Goons that were in the Weather Institute here, the bridge is now open for us to traverse. Don't go up there. There's a rival battle waiting for you. In fact, go down here and collect these items. We have an elixir. Let's go up here and encounter a wild Pokemon battle. Hi, Tentacle. Again, I should have knocked it off for experience. I haven't played in a couple days, okay? Here we have a hidden Max Ether. We don't have waterfalls, though. Although that's a pretty waterfall to look at, we can't scale it. So let's move away from there and set up our repel so we don't encounter any more Pokemon on the way down. I mean, it's not going to do us any justice since some of the Pokemon are high level, but it keeps the lower ones at bay. Let's see what we got hiding over here. Aha! Ultra Ball. Okay. Be silent, stomach. I have a couple of Rice Krispies treats right next to me. Sorry, my tummy's rumbling. Oh, look, a Leaf Stone. Do you know who evolves in a Leaf Stone? Not Lombre. No, Lombre uses a Water Stone to evolve. Although he's a grass type, it's also a water type, and the water type apparently takes preference over its evolution. So instead, the opposite Pokemon is the one that evolves to the Leaf Stone. Over here. Nuzleaf is the Pokemon that evolves to the Leaf Stone. Now, if you're ready, I'm gonna suggest you check your team here. Alright, our team seems to be good. Now, if you're ready, proceed up those stairs, because like I said, there is a rival battle waiting. There's no more items left to pick up, so let's go forward. What's up, Brendan? Crisis X! So this is where you've been looking for Pokemon. Well, no, not really. Let me see how good you got. I'll test you. Now, it's a battle, so battle. Hey, okay, jeez, you don't have to shove it down my throat. Not a good type matchup here. That Slugma will surely take out our dust off. So we're gonna swap to Lombre. Oh no, Bofin actually. Bofin is better. Why is Bofin better? Because he'll soon evolve. Well, not right now. The experience bar pretty dang low. Dang burn! Grumble, grumble. Well, the good thing is that water gun is a special attack, so let's take advantage of that instead of trying to use dig. I mean, dig is stronger, but when you have a burn on your Pokemon, I've said this in previous generations, your attack stat goes down slightly. So instead of doing the full brunt of the power of dig, it's actually reduced by 0.5. So instead, water gun is going to be stronger than dig for the turns. And you know amnesia. We'll take care of the burn after the fight. I'm just glad the AI is not smart enough to swap Pokemon whenever we double up on the same type, using the same move twice in a row. In later generations, Game Freak bumped the AI up a little bit, so if you try to use the same move twice in one turn, and the AI happens to have a Pokemon that's strong to yours, they will actually swap Pokemon to counter that move. Like for example, let's say I use Water Gun on that Slugma, right? If I were to use Water Gun again on the Slugma in Generation 6, the AI will catch me and say, I don't think so. And then they'll swap to their whatever Pokemon that's strong to both in here. Which in this case will be Grovyle. So we're gonna swap back to Dustox. Haha, yes, regionals. And that's a level for Dustox. Cream Puff, you're up. You wanna know something? The name of Cream Puff will be a name for this Pokemon because even after it evolves, it still has the floof on its tail. And you know Protect. Slide die. Slide die. Sorry. When I see them use that Protect, it brings up my inner side up. I should have used a track. Ah, whatever. The battle's almost over anyway. You've gotten pretty darn decent. I mean, pretty darn decent. I'm better than you. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Here, I'll give you this. Try it out. Ooh, we got the HM2 Fly. Use Fly, and your Pokemon instantly carries you to any town you've already visited. But you need the Fortree Gym badge to do that. Anyway, I have to move along. Oh, hi Scott. Way to go, Crisis X. I just passed by a trainer riding a bike. You just beat that trainer, didn't you? It was pretty obvious that you did. The kid looked really upset with her face all red from anger. I sure seem to run into you often. Are you off to Fortree Gym next? I expect that you do well at the gym. Well, we seeing you. Thanks, Scott. Way to burn my rival. Guess my rival needs a burn heal. But too late, I already used one of my Pokemon. Scott got jokes. Route 119. Go to the right for Fortree City. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here's the silly thing. We have a double battle here, but also we have tall grass. The tall grass that you see there running along the right side of the screen allows you to bypass this double battle. But why bypass a battle that's important for leveling? Let's just do this. Hit me with a power cord. Victory is mine. It's our time to shine. Whoa, yeah. To lurk in shadows and live in darkness. That is my destiny. I emerge to challenge you. That is not very ninja-like. It should be emerge to challenge thee. Sorry. It's old English. And I forgot to fly to swallow. My bad. I'll do it after the fight. Oh. Wait. What? Okay. You showed me who's the boss. We'll have to take the loss. Oh no. I admit defeat. Kid, are you a Star Fox fan? We need more super potions. Oh my goodness, I didn't know how low we were. So you think you can get the item that's hiding in that alcove, by the way? Joke's on you. Something unseeable is in the way. Hey, what's the sign say? Trainer tips. Up to 16 decorations and furniture items can be placed in a secret base. Pick your favorite items and create your very own secret base exactly where you want. To hide a tree, use a forest. To hide a body, use a morgue. I got that phrase from the game Snatcher, by the way. One of the characters in the game named Random makes that joke. Need to hide a body? How about the morgue? That's his exact quote, by the way. And I did it again, didn't I? Got to teach Fly to swallow again. I'm smart. By the way, if you're wondering, that ninja boy was trying to use self-destruct with that coughing. At that level, I do believe they know self-destruct. So he was trying to blow up his ball of gas. And since this is his last Pokemon, so rather than blowing up his ball of gas, he's gonna use some gas. It's okay. The poison can just sit there and I'll just kill it after the fight. Hey, hey! Paracharm. I know Feint Attack and Shockwave. That's pointless. I bow to your superiority. Okay, you do that. I gotta heal the poison now. Let's pick these berries. That's a very taunting item ball in that corner over there, by the way. We can't get that item ball because we don't have Waterfall or an Aqua Bite. So we're being taunted. For some reason, there's something here too. I wonder why. Nice and healed up. Let's do a bit of shopping. I think we're good on that. But not on these. Let's stock up on these. Uh-oh, running out of money. Money is gonna start getting tight in this game. We're gonna have to tighten our virtual Poke Wallet. But hey, we stocked up on some good items, so let's bring those items to the top of the list. Like the Hyper Potion. There we go. Let's put some stuff away too. Our inventory is looking kind of full again. So let's put away, let's do this extra rare candy, this Heartstone, this Escape Rope, this Full Heal, this Thunderstone, this Mystic Water, and this Leaf Stone. You might wonder, why not the Elixir Super Repel? Well, the Super Repel can help us out. It's the only one we have at the moment, but it can help us out with wild Pokemon encounters and the Elixir in case we need it. There we go. Explore. Trading Pokemon with others. It's as if you're trading your own memories with other people. Roar! I need it! I have to get me a Volbeat. I'll do anything for it. Did you hear that? My shout from the bottom of my heart? Haven't heard that. Will you trade your Volbeat for my Plusle? Won't you? No. No, you won't trade me? Even after I bared my heart to you? Kid, that's called gaslighting. Second, I already have a Plusle, by the way. You can just get them in this game. The trades in Emerald are really bad. Like, really bad. They're not even strategic trades. They're just really bad because that Plusle is the most useless electric Pokemon. It's only good if you have a Minun. And the battles in the Fortree Gym tend to be more single than double. That's what we got here. My wife relies on hidden power to stay awake. She should just take a nap like I do and sleep talk. I can teach your Pokemon how to sleep talk instead. Interested? Nah, not really. Oh, fine, fine. Do you want to stay awake with hidden power too? What is this? Fortree City? The place of gaslighting? Good grief. Excuse me, Granny. People. Pokemon. Their hidden powers are aroused by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see if your hidden power has awoken. I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right hand or in the left? Right. Oh, yes, correct. We shall try again. In which hand have I palmed the coin? The right or the left? Right again. Oh, yes, correct. We shall try again. Which hand have I palmed the going? The right or the left? Left this time. Oh, splendid! Your hidden power has awoken. Here, take this and awaken the hidden power of your Pokemon. So you got TM10 Hidden Power. I was gonna say HM. Hidden Power is a move that changes with the Pokemon. Although it's a really great move, there's still no reason to have that move taught to any Pokemon because of the fact that, well, there's no person in this game that can tell you what your Pokemon's hidden power is unless you fly to a Pokemon for it to get again. You might be thinking, why are you gonna teach fly to your Pokemon on top instead of on top of wing attack? Like, why are you gonna take out focus energy for it? Well, we can always just stock up on dire hits. And also, I like to have two moves. One 2-turn and one single turn move. You know, just in case the opponent has to be like detect or protect on them, you know? Yeah, think strategically. Sometimes you just gotta think out of the metaphorical Pokebox. Put that to the top of the list. What's that thing you have there? Dots. Oh, it's called the Pokedex? Really awesome. How do you not know what a Pokedex is? While speaking about Pokedexes, I remembered something. I met this trainer, Steven, when I was searching for rare stones. Oh boy, he had some amazing Pokemon with him. They weren't just rare, they were trained to terrifying extremes. He might even be stronger than the gym leader in this town. We got a bit of backstory, a bit of lore on Steven Stone. Can we go to the gym? No, something unseeable is in the way. That's 3 times. I like this guy. No one believes me, but I saw this gigantic Pokemon in the sky. It seemed to squirm as it flew toward Route 131. By the way, you smell singed. Were you on a volcano or something? You are dead on with that, buddy. I'll talk to his name. By being together with Pokemon, people make more and more friends. And that brings the world closer together. I think it's wonderful. Feel. There! Go, bird Pokemon! Meow! And spot. I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. That Wingull will be back later. We just started a side quest with that thing. I want to go to the Pokemon gym, but something's blocking the way. After all the bother I went through training on Route 120. The ground absorbs rainwater, and trees grow by drinking that water. Our Fortree City exists because there's both water and soil. What if the ground gets too soft to hold these tree houses up? Then you're gonna have yourself a mudslide. We have a place that sells secret base decorations. This one carries desks. Small desk, Pokemon desk, heavy desk, is much bigger than the other 2 desks. These desks are bigger, they're 2 tiles wide as opposed to these desks being 1 tile wide. Now if you're into decorating your base, you can just go ahead and stock up on these. These desks are also 2 tiles, but they're 2 tiles tall. And 2 tiles wide. These are long, these are 2 tiles long, and these are 2 tiles tall and long. So there you go. They're also more pricier, so you see the price goes up. Here we have the chairs for those. I'm surprised they don't sell beds here. In the remakes, you get a base that has like some stuff already added to it, even including a bed so you can rest and heal your Pokemon. Kinda cool. About as cool as this train over here twirling around. Twirly twirly. Why am I carrying this parasol? Tell you if you can win against me. It has a Roselia. Good job, Cream Puff. A Parasol can't ward off Pokemon attacks. Oh, Gabby and Ty are back. Let's see, let's check these spots real quick. Let's check this grass real quick. Hi, Oddish. It's not even late night, why are you wandering around? It's almost daytime, go away. Nothing here. Sometimes you can find hidden items in these little spots. I guess not today. Forget the item that's over here? Something unseeable is in the way. 4 times! There's one over here too, by the way, behind the sign. Route 120. Go back that way to Fortree City. Oh, you're Crisis X. Hi, do you remember us from last time? Can you show us how much stronger you've become? Okay, cue interview. They're gonna say that every time we encounter them, so this is gonna be the last time that I read that text. Unless, of course, you want me to keep reading that text. I don't mind it. Nah, you know what? I'll keep reading the text. Ooh, look at that. One of them got a magneton. They're gonna be much tougher. And it's faster than us. Oh, no, it's no supersonic. This is gonna be a tough battle. Okay, we got the dig going. But can we actually land a hit? We're in for one tough battle, aren't we? Come on, Bowfin. Good job. They both know supersonic. Okay, since both in here is confused, I'm not gonna use dig again. Just gonna go ahead and use takedown instead. And we won. They need to do that. That was an intense battle. Did you get all that on camera? Excite. Remember? That's the quote you gave us as the battle clincher last time. I never ever forget stuff like that. The last time we battled, you stomped us before we could brace ourselves. Anyway, what do you think? You want to interview again? Sure. You will? Thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about a battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go. Okie dokie. Feelings again, huh? Let's see. Let's do enjoys. Enjoys. That's better. Yeah. That's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling that this will make a great TV show. There's a chance that they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. My Pokemon is strong. How about yours? That's your strong Pokemon, a Swablu. I should have used Fake Out, but I think an Ice Beam will knock it out in one hit. Yep. Your Pokemon was stronger. Indeed. You can be counted on to get better. I'd like to register you in my Pokénav. Registered Bird-Keeper Robert. Save your game. Can you see it? Behind the text boxes? I'm looking right at it. Look at the water. Something unseeable is there, but the water is showing us what's there. Pretty sneaky, huh? Hi, Steven. Hmm? Presses X. Hi. It's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No. Rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Presses X. Are your Pokemon ready for battle? Yes. Presses X. Show me your true power as a trainer. Steven used the Devon Scope. An invisible Pokemon became completely visible. The startled Pokemon attack. Spooky season! It's a Kecleon! There we go, perfect. Yeah, the whole time I was doing that, I was actually whittling down its health. Kecleon's data was added to the Pokedex. Number 145, Kecleon. Color Swap Pokemon. Height 3 feet 03 inches, weight 48.5 pounds. A Pokemon that has the ability to alter its body colors to match its surroundings. A Kecleon reverts to its original colors if it is startled. I see. Your battle style is intriguing. Your Pokemon have obviously grown since I first met you in Buford. I'd like you to have this Devon Scope. Who knows, maybe other concealed Pokemon. We got the Devon Scope. Prices X. I enjoy seeing Pokemon and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Now we're coming up on the time, so we'll do more training on this route when we come back. So we'll do another episode, but other than that, we're gonna head back to town. But hey, ran into a Pokemon. Hi, Miro. You can go away now. Let's go ahead and well, not capture, but knock out these concealed Pokemon, because they're actually blocking items and stuff. Oddish. Like over here. Want to use the Devon Scope? Sure. We use the Devon Scope. And here it is. Think of Kecleon as this generation's Snorlax. Okay, here we go. We got a nest ball. Let's head back to town, heal up, and call it an episode. Oh, wait. Open this path up here. The startled Pokemon fled. There's rumors going around that that particular Kecleon is actually a shiny Kecleon, but the game keeps you from battling it, so you never know. But that's what the rumors were back in the day. We're getting close to our 6th badge. And that's it. Go ahead, save state. And that'll be that. I would like to thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. I do read the comments when I can. You know, I do try my best to get around to them when I'm not being called for stuff, because that's how life is. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we continue doing a little bit more training, and then we take on the Fortree City gym. So, with that said, I forgot my outro. Hang on a second. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's see, much love from Mama Dragon. I am so sorry for that crash. I am so sorry for the bad outro. I am very sorry about that. Much love from Mama Dragon, aka Crisis X2 Light. Take care of yourselves. Don't get sick. Remember, your health is very important as well, just like you are. And I also read these games out loud for the visually impaired. I'll see you guys then. Don't you just love it when my outros are just nothing but train wrecks? Bye!